What you're about to see is an actual recording of Not That Damn Show. Do not try this at home. Unless you pay for it. Then, go nuts.
Hello, Jen.
Hey.
Why does it look like that? There we go.
I'm on the wrong side.
I moved you.
Is my
We
mic
don't get
okay?
to say where you get to be. We put you wherever we want you to be. I'm just kidding. What'd you say?
Does my mic sound okay?
Yeah, everything sounds pretty good. How's everybody? Everybody good to go? Everybody sound good? Everybody hears anything? Any echoes? Everybody's good?
Good.
I'm good.
All right. Before we start,
Randy Walters is a son of a bitch.
what? What the hell's that?
You haven't heard that Afro Man song where he's mocking the cops?
Oh, yeah. I didn't see. Okay, so that's, I'm sure Jen, that's probably going to get into
I
that.
got super rich.
I have no idea. I didn't know. I still don't know much about it. All I know is that this basic story of what he did, and the way he showed up in court, which I think is fucking great. I wish I could show up in court in an American flag outfit. He just knew,
because he knew that they had nothing, so he just showed up, just ready to just walk out a champion.
So good, so funny. All right. Fuck it. Let's just get started.
Yo, turn it up, crank the volume to 10. This one's for the crew who won't bow again. The hunks are united, ready to go. They tried to kill it, but we're not that damn show. Fuck you. We're back, louder than you'll know. Corporate radio can kiss our ass. They fired us, tried to make us fold, but we're not that damn show. Still raw, uncut, and bold. Cunts. Fuck you! Fuck you!
Welcome to America's Loudest Podcast. We are Not That Damn Show. We are all here, and if you are just listening to this show, you are what we call a freeloader, and you're welcome that we give you this for free, but you should be subscribed and watching this show. You could be watching on Patreon or on Spotify. We do that Spotify thing to make it easy because there are people that sort of just live in the Spotify ecosystem. Everything is Spotify for them, which is totally fine, by the way.
Do you guys remember, I don't know how long ago it was, but we were still newer to this show, and somebody got offended that we called them freeloaders. Stop shaming me for not being able to afford $6. I'm like, no.
Never. We're never gonna not. We're not shaming you. We're giving you a name. You should be happy. That's endearing. That's what we do. We name each other. We give each other, pet names or whatever. Isn't that what friends do?
You're just missing a better experience. Is what you're missing.
I mean, that's true. That is true. Somebody was saying that. Just seeing our faces when Stroke says something crazy or when Jen told everybody to shut the fuck up. That it was pretty funny just seeing that and worth it in itself. But it's a little cheaper on Spotify if you want to sign up on Spotify. You do get the full video version, but on Patreon you get a little extra stuff and it's completely uncensored. So either way, your choice, but it supports the show and we appreciate it. There are some things end up getting censored in the freeloaders audio only version because Stroke tends to say things that I have to just beep out a little bit every once in a while. It's not that big of a deal.
Jen
it's not all F words and stuff. I did censor an entire episode one time, and that was madness.
Yeah.
People hated that. They hated you. They were mad at us, and I'm like, Mikey, hello, don't blame me.
We did get some angry mail in our messenger from a listener that I saw. Ian kind of tried to help, and then I commented because I was like, I think I know what the problem is. She never responded. She definitely read everything, but if you guys are having trouble on Spotify, don't attack us. We can definitely help you out.
What happened? I missed it. Tell me what happened.
So a gal messaged and she said, I may be a free listener, but you guys locking episodes on Spotify is bullshit. I've been with you guys from the start, back when Stroke and Ian were with Sicko Nation. Followed them when they went to Cali, listened. No more loyalty if I'm getting the locked out treatment because I'm a broke ass mom raising a daughter with no help. So
nothing's locked up. You get to listen to every show.
Exactly.
Nothing is locked. The
You don't
video
get to
episodes
see
are.
us. Yeah.
So
but it's always been that way.
Yeah, she sent some screenshots, and I immediately could tell what was wrong. Her filter was
Yeah.
on, and I tried to help her. So if you guys are not seeing the audio only versions, those are free. You can listen to those anytime. They're not behind a paywall, but if you have your filters on in a certain way, you will only see the video options, and those you do have to pay for.
Oh, come on. Listen. In I appreciate you. I didn't see that, so I appreciate you handling, and hopefully she got it worked out. And we want people to be able to listen to the show. Yeah. I mean, we're not just on Spotify, by the way. You can get us on Apple and iHeart, pretty much all the platforms. But we want people to listen to the show. But we also want people to support the show. So that's why we do the video version. That's all that's locked up is the video stuff. You'll always get the show for free. We will continue to provide content for you guys as long as we're continuing to do a show and you should honestly as a freeloader
as long as we can.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and as a freeloader, you should thank a DP. They're the ones that are supporting the show. You should thank the DPs for providing the support to keep this show going.
Right.
But either way, we do appreciate you guys listening. And also, if you don't subscribe, there are other ways that you can support the show with merch. We have a monthly T-shirt that we put out. There's also just regular T-shirts and hoodies. We got a new hat that's coming out this week too, so be on the lookout for that. It's gonna be awesome. It's like a good hat. I don't have it here with me, but it's going to be one of these types of hats. It's going to be all embroidered with Not That Damn Show on it. It's going to look real nice. So we'll have that up in the store this week, and we'll share it out on all our socials and make sure you're following us and all that other good stuff.
Yeah,
so
we got to buy our own fucking merch, by the way.
That's the other thing too. I mean, that's part of it. Like we created a version of that hat, and I bought it, and it was a little bit weird. So Mandy had to create a different version to clean it up. So we want to put it out there until it looked really, really good. And we do. We buy our own merch. We just get it at a little bit of a discount, just a little tiny bit, but not much. We basically pay cost is what it is for cost. So our merch is fairly cheap as it is. It's not like, you have it right here. Oh, look. So it looks similar to this. If you guys can see that. Okay. So we got rid of the blue line and we removed our names because our names were on the bottom there of this hat.
Yeah, that's probably better.
It's really hard to see, and the blue isn't the color of blue that we use, and we couldn't get that dialed in. So we'll just do Not That Damn Show, and it'll be just like this. It'll be a pretty cool hat. I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
So it'll be nice. We'll have that up in the store.
And one of the reasons Spotify is there too, and it's just absolutely free, is people listen for the first time. Maybe they'll convert over and start supporting the video versions or buying merch.
Absolutely.
So, people talk about it.
Yeah.
There's lots of ways to support the show if you're a freeloader, and don't be offended by that. It is an endearing term. We love you no matter what. Share the show, share the clips, share whatever. Tell people about it. Like we always say, don't be a turd. Spread the word. Like that's.
We love you, cheap fucks.
We do. We love everybody, and we make sure you're following us and you're a part of the groups on Facebook and everything like that. We're all a big happy family, but the ones who pay us, we like them better.
Yeah, they're the favorites.
The favorite child.
Everybody's a favorite child,
They're going to get more
right?
special treatment.
Everybody has a favorite child, and they're our favorite children.
Exactly.
Can I do something real quick? Can I give a shout out to a couple of things I've been working on? I don't usually do this because I try to. Well, it's not really for me. It's sort of just some things that I'm doing. There's the new podcast that I helped launch this past week, and they got a couple episodes coming out soon. It's called Caffeinated Well Read. I want to shout them out because they're fans of the show too. They're dammits from way back in the day, and their podcast, if you are into reading, they're going to do a great job. I'm really, really proud of what they're creating, and I think it's really cool.
I would like to point
Well Read.
They would not be together if it was not for us.
That's true. They met because of us. Yeah, they got married because of us.
Yep.
So I think that's really cool. And then also the Boardwalks podcast. It's called Between Two Palms. They're doing a lot of good things over there at the Boardwalk too. And if you are in a band, and I know this is more Jen's thing, but I do a lot of work for the podcast. But if you are or for the Boardwalk, if you're in a band and you have a decent following, or you want to play a show, reach out to me because I want to start booking some shows over at the Boardwalk too. Okay. And we'll do NTDS presents and things like that. So reach out to us. There's just a lot happening right now, and I think there's a lot of good things for our podcast as well. Anyway, that's what I've been doing this past week. I hope you guys have been just as busy or have had a good week as well. What's everybody been up to?
God, I've just been so busy with the kids lately. I feel like I don't have a life at all. I'm just running kids all over the place. But I did have time, me and Kyle, to watch the new Dracula movie.
There's a new
good.
Dracula
What's
movie.
that? There's a new Dracula movie? I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, it came out in February. It's really good. It's really good. It's in theaters right now.
I feel like I know what you're talking about, but I also don't think I know what you're talking about because I'm like,
no idea what you're talking about.
Like that sounds familiar, but at the same time, maybe I just blocked it out because I had no interest in seeing a new Dracula movie.
It's the love version. Mm-hmm.
Of course it is.
It is.
Oh wait, no, I was thinking that I don't know anything about the Dracula movie. There's isn't that the Frankenstein one?
Yeah.
That's a different movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's out too.
There hasn't been a whole lot in the theaters I want to see.
Yeah,
I agree.
It's pretty
For me, it's been not sleeping. I've had 3 hours of sleep in the last 2 days. I'm serious, and it wasn't like an hour and a half and an hour and a half. It's been broke up. I don't know what's going on.
But I am doing probably the meth.
The meth.
I mean, it could be the drugs.
I am going to see the doctor on Friday to try to do a sleep test and see what's going on there, if I can maybe figure it out. Because we don't sleep, I've had more colds in the last year than I've ever had, and your body needs to reset. It's not resetting like it needs to be.
Yeah.
Do you think that maybe it's because you're a little stressed out that Jen might end up being more black than you, and it's keeping you up?
I mean,
this is going on way before Jen. This has been going on for years, but I just have
it's
certain
not my
weeks.
fault this time.
All right. Damn, dude, that sucks, man. I know how it is when you can't sleep, dude. That's just life sucks. Everything sucks when you're not getting enough sleep. And I mean, there's days, it's rare for me, but there are days where I just can't sleep at all. And I know I'm sorry, it sucks.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you showing up still and being here and being a part of the show.
Oh yeah.
Even though
it don't matter. I couldn't go to sleep right now if I wanted to. Yesterday, even Christina was like, "Hey, just go try to take a nap." I'm like, I can't. I tried for an hour.
Damn. Maybe you should start smoking pot.
I was about to say, try or
Everybody
some
says that.
edibles or
I've tried that. It doesn't seem to help me.
No. Damn.
Go
It
get
gave
you
me
a
old
big
school pills, new school pills. It gave me pretty much everything in
Nothing.
the years. It's just when I have those weeks, what it is.
I've never taken like a sleeping pill. But I've read a lot of stories about when people take like Ambien and shit, they get all weird. Have you ever taken Ambien?
I have, yeah. It didn't knock me out.
No.
We had a topic on this one time on the air. We did, and I remember a guy said he moved into a place, and then he woke up, and everything that was still like to be unloaded into the new house was done, and he don't remember it.
Oh my God, that's right.
That's
Ambien
crazy.
makes people crazy. It makes people like sleepwalk and all kinds of shit.
Try more foods that are heavy in tryptophan. Egg whites.
More turkey.
Turkey especially.
Every night eat turkey.
Eggs and turkey all day. That would be terrible.
Really? Farts would be terrible.
That shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, could you imagine? Throw a little broccoli in there. Ugh.
Oh, God.
Broccoli farts are terrible. I don't care what
They
anybody
are.
says.
They're bad.
It's not just me. Okay, good. I thought maybe
they're
there was
bad.
something wrong with me, but it's everybody. Well, that's good.
I think it's just universal.
It's one of those foods.
Ask chat, why are broccoli farts so disgusting?
All right, I'm good. Actually, I moved on from chat and I went to this new program called Perplexity. So I'm going to ask our new sponsor, Perplexity, why are broccoli farts so bad? Let's see what it does. I've already warned Perplexity that we ask really terrible
I was going to say, like,
questions.
I know it's a machine, but like, at least can you give the machine a heads up? Like, hey, you're going to get asked some really weird shit.
It says because broccoli is a tiny green science experiment that turns your ass into a rotten egg diffuser. Broccoli is.
I was actually
It's loaded with-
I was hoping for a scientific explanation, not sarcasm.
Well, it always gives sarcasm for some reason. It's like, dude, what the fuck? But it says because it's loaded with sulfur compounds. Oh, so I didn't realize that. I mean, you break it down in your body, it comes out as. I didn't realize there was so much sulfur.
Yeah.
I know it's a horrible food that people warm up, and you're like, oh. I like broccoli.
Stink.
I'm just saying, it just
Me too.
stinks.
It doesn't smell good.
No. Well, I can't speak for myself because I don't eat a lot of broccoli, but the last time I did, it was probably about a good day and a half of just it was bad. It was rough.
You don't look like you eat any vegetables ever. I just want you to know that. Have you? I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just being honest. Why? Like if you look at like you just sometimes you don't look. I don't know, man. Maybe you're just not.
I don't look what? I don't look what?
Healthy.
First of all,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You look fine.
Oh, thanks. I look fine. Oh, thank God.
You have a nice glow about you.
He does.
I've got that's because I have two screens just right on my face.
Oh,
this one is
the
one with the show on is mostly white, and this one over here with like my emails brought up because I have some videos that we're gonna play later for
Digital Dump.
Digital Dump, yeah. And I have a news story that I want to share with you guys because you're asking about how everybody's week's been. I've just been over here making money and dodging bullets, and I mean that very literally because the biggest story in our hometown, it took over Facebook. You could not get on Facebook on like Wednesday without seeing this story because A, the lady's mugshot is hysterical, and B, the story is atrocious. So this woman, she was arrested for shooting her boyfriend, then dismembering him, and burying him in her dad's backyard.
Oh my God!
And in your fucking town, it's like a town of 10 people.
It's really not. But
no, it's like what, like
small, isn't it?
100,000 people or so. I would say it's a small town, right?
I mean, it definitely has that vibe. Panama City. Now you got me looking. Panama City.
It's divided. If you type Bay County, you'll get a higher population because there's a bunch of cities in the same county. It's a large county.
Sure. Yeah, it is. I'd say it's about 200,000.
So what Ian did not brought up yet is the fact that this is kind of almost north of Bay County, so almost outside the county.
It's about 10 minutes
like
from
in Panama City
where I live.
Okay. And a lot of people up that way have acres of land, and the parents. I know the dad did. The dad heard a gunshot. He heard the argument between the two, and then a gunshot, and then he got a little suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's out there with cleaning supplies and a barrel and burning parts of him, and then scattering it on the same property.
And the reason that this relates to me is because this chick tried to date me like 3 years ago, and I recognized immediately there was something off about this crazy bitch. And damn it if I wasn't right, because this could have been me if I hadn't went with my gut and been like, no,
holy
bitch,
shit,
it's crazy. Now, hey, I'm gonna play you the news story. Her mugshot is in it, and I'll explain some more after this.
Wait, before you do, I have to ask this: what, or maybe her mugshot or news story will explain. What made you think that's a red flag? Like, what was the first red flag for you?
For me, it was definitely her. Well, the first time we ever met, I had no idea who she was. She showed up at one of my comedy shows. Because when I do a comedy show, I literally do a invite blast. I invite everyone. I don't care if we've met or whatever. And I was on the air at the time, so I was throwing out invites on the air. And she just showed up, talked for literally 2 minutes, added me on Facebook, then started inviting me to shit. I'm not going to. Wishing me, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, blah 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 blah. And then she shows up to another thing, and then she starts spitting game like hard. Like it's obvious she's trying to get a piece of this.
Jesus.
Did she tell you during your show that you killed it?
I don't remember. It was like 3 years ago. I might have sucked. I don't know. But I mean, maybe I was terrible, but mirrors exist and my fine ass ain't blind. So I know what she was trying to get at.
Jeez.
But you'll see, she even in this mugshot, she looks insane.
So you just had a weird vibe, and that's understandable.
Oh, yeah. You'll get a weird vibe just on this picture. Trust me.
To a homicide investigation with a suspect behind bars. 38-year-old Joseph Eiler was last seen alive early Thursday morning after he had a fight with his girlfriend, Ashley Everett.
Look at that. That's just, first of all, that she did not have that hair. When we met,
she looks like a lesbian. No offense, it just looks like super left.
No. Even lesbians are like, no. Even lesbians would be like, yeah, she looks like one of ours.
Crazy.
She looks mad. That's for sure.
Well, you got to own the mug picture, though. You know, I mean, it's like you can be like smiling. That's what people potentially
some people do
may
smile,
see
and those are my favorite.
But I mean, that might be the potential of your peers who's deciding you're innocent or guilt. You definitely don't want anything against you, but I think the evidence is pretty clear on this story.
Well,
yeah.
She also admitted to it.
Oh, yeah, she
that's
did.
right.
Saturday,
Oh my
Eiler's
God.
dad
Okay.
and Everett reported him missing. Bay County Sheriff's investigators say there were red flags from the beginning. For instance, Eiler had just started working at a local car dealership.
Seemed to really enjoy his job, so he had not shown up there. We couldn't get many calls going through to his cell phone to try to make contact with him. His vehicle was left at the house. So some of those things were kind of peculiar, but it happens sometimes and people show back up.
Then Eiler's father, who lives on the same property as the couple, noticed something far more suspicious.
The victim's father had seen her doing a lot of cleaning that was kind of unusual.
So it was unusual that she was cleaning anything. And he's like,
Yeah,
red
it's just-
flag.
this bitch don't
This
clean.
bitch doesn't clean shit.
He doesn't clean at all.
Yeah.
The fuck you doing out there? You cleaning? Yeah, there's something going on. That's not
was doing
right.
stuff out in the yard that was unusual, was burning some stuff in some barrels, kind of controlling who came in and out of the house, where they went to.
The father claims Everett asked him how to dispose of ashes. He said he also saw freshly disturbed soil in the yard and a firearm placed in an unusual location. When deputies arrived at the scene, Everett's family confronted them. They were actively calling.
So you see the sheriff's department in the yard literally digging for this motherfucker that she chopped into pieces.
Oh my God. That's
What the
so
fuck, dude?
foul.
Yeah.
Cutting
Oh, it gets
someone
weirder.
Up.
Sort of.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
we'll see.
Does it?
911 after she allegedly admitted to shooting Eiler while he was asleep and trying to dispose
While
of
he was
his body.
asleep,
They were
she
in
shot
no
him.
way-
So the self-defense
Coward.
goes out the window when somebody's asleep, I think.
She's a coward.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I don't even know why.
Trying to assist her or trying to help her get away with anything. They were there because there was a couple small kids in the residence. They were there to try to protect them.
Deputies interviewed Everett for the third time since Eiler's reported disappearance. This time, they say she confessed to shooting Eiler twice with a .380 handgun, dismembering his body, burying the remains in the yard, and buying supplies to clean the scene. Deputies arrested her on an open count of murder and began searching the property. Here on Creek Haven Road, investigators have already found human remains in multiple areas in this yard. Deputies are focusing on spots of disturbed soil as they continue working to piece together exactly what happened to Joseph Eiler. Investigators believe Everett used knives and other sharp objects to dismember Eiler's body. There were 5 burial sites in the yard. Adding to the morbid details, authorities believe Everett spray
What
painted
the hell's
Joe-
that?
Yeah. This is what I wanted to bring up. If you're not on Patreon, you're missing. So there's this giant trailer this metal container trailer in their yard. And I went to this bitch's Facebook because I wanted to see, after I saw all this, I had to see if I could see it, find any clues. She spray painted this on the trailer like 3 days before she murdered him. I guess she didn't know where he was, and then when he finally comes home, this is my assumption, I do not know. She spray paints this, posts it on Facebook, says, and the caption says, "Joe, please come home." 3 days before she murders him.
So she didn't know where he was. I mean, she wasn't like.
That's what
we don't know for sure. I guess.
That's what she makes it look like. Maybe he was already in the yard.
Oh my God. And they said there's children that were there?
She has 2 children, yeah.
Oh my God.
That's what I was going to bring up. We rolled right past that. There's kids in the house. They're on spring break this week. The county is, and they probably heard the gunshot. And then mom was all of a sudden cleaning.
Yeah.
She did this all in one night too. Like she killed the guy and then chopped him up, or we don't know.
The news report said that she was controlling who was coming into the house, so she might have. It might have taken a little longer than that. She was just making sure nobody was in the house while she was, going to work.
So based on that, in this picture that we're looking at right now, that was posted 3 days, maybe she already, like you said, maybe she had already killed this guy, and she's just posting this type of thing because
making it look like she was concerned.
Yeah. Oh my God.
The smell.
And like I said,
this bitch in your house.
This bitch tried to get a piece of this. And
pieces.
I
He might have been in pieces.
I scroll the mugshots like every other day just to see, who I know, who's been to my bar, all that. I stop and I see this crazy bitch and I went, no way. And then I click on her photo to see what she was, arrested for. And I went, no way.
That's just wild.
Holy shit.
Are people commenting on that Facebook post, that picture you just showed us? Or they're like people on there like, bitch, what the fuck? I'm sure people are saying all kinds of crazy things.
They have been running her name through the fucking fires. Like just on her Facebook page, the photo of the trailer, it says, "Love doesn't murder and dismember a body."
Oh my God. That's
apparently somebody said that has been painted over and removed.
Well, think about this: the parents on the property.
Yeah,
I would sell. I'd have to sell everything because I wouldn't want to live where my son got cut up.
No, I'd have to
no
go
shit.
for sure.
Like
I
was thinking, I didn't even give this a thought, and I feel guilty. But a lot of the things I thought of was, man, this bitch has 2 children that are just gonna be, parentless for the next 40 years or whatever, how long she gets for manslaughter or murder. Sorry, in the first degree. And I didn't even think about this poor dude's parents. Like, your child was killed and chopped into pieces and buried in the yard you live in. What do you do?
It's atrocious. Like, being cut up, like I don't know, like that's a task. That is a task. The human body is not easily removed. Yeah, that takes time.
And
what kind of tools did she use?
I don't know, but I'm also going to say it also takes a really strong stomach because I couldn't do that.
I know, like that. There's
that's a psychotic person. I'm just like, I didn't even. I just thought, the bitch was a little off. I didn't know she was murderer crazy.
That's crazy.
I'm so glad. Like, my gut has never been more right.
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
I asked Perplexity what kind of tools would I use to chop up a body.
Don't ask. Oh, great. Now you're on a list.
And it won't get. I know. That's why it said I'm not walking you through dismemberment, Dexter. I was like, all right, fine. If you're gonna be funny about it, that sucks. But I guess hypothetically, you
need very sharp tools.
You would need almost not like a chainsaw, but maybe like a handheld saw of some sort.
You need something that's an axe. Yeah, I didn't think about that, but probably definitely an electric saw.
I don't know how you stomach that. I just don't.
Either.
And then did she like wheelbarrow him out like in pieces?
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck did she get him out of the house?
5-gallon bucket. No, I don't know.
Those are the best buckets. They're the best kind.
First of all, I was going to murder somebody who wouldn't burn in my own yard.
No.
With their parents that live right there on top of it. Police already looking for a missing person. Then you're out buying chopping supplies. They probably just went to the few stores around the area to go, there she is. And plus, she's got no experience how to truly get rid of blood.
No, and like you said, this is an area where there are acres and acres and acres of empty land. Why did you do it on next to the trailer you live in? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
You take that shit out into the middle of the woods. You don't put it right on top of where you live, because who's gonna be suspect numero uno when this motherfucker goes missing?
Well, if criminals were smart, they wouldn't get caught.
Yeah, I read that if you're going to bury a body, you put the body pretty deep, and then about halfway up, you put a dead animal. So that way, when they smell it, they stop and then like. Oh.
Well, I don't know. We had a dead body dog trainer on the show not that long ago. Yeah. She'll probably tell you that ain't gonna work either.
She said you can't fool the dog.
Yeah.
She said you can't fool the dog. So you should have listened to this show before you went and murdered your boyfriend, because we could have helped you a little bit. At least gave you some advice on how to hide the body a little better. No offense, I know that's shitty. I'm not.
Well, I mean,
man,
clearly this person doesn't listen, because they would have taken that into consideration. Because the episode was out by the time this motherfucker was still alive.
It was. Should have listened.
I brought him down to the nearest lake. This is Florida, and there's plenty of gators.
There's lakes everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah. You throw them in. That'd be the smartest way to go. That's how you probably get rid of a body.
I think Dexter did it right. Take them out a couple miles offshore, dump them in trash bags in little tiny pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah. She thought she was Dexter. She's like, I've been watching Dexter. No,
you buried him in the yard, because we saw the officers out there with shovels finding pieces of this guy, so you didn't bury him that deep.
No.
Yeah.
Well, she must have been like burning the pieces and then just like tossing them around the yard or something. Like,
well, not only that, but like I was doing this when I was a kid. You know, if you're gonna dig up your yard and you want the grass to stay where it is, you gotta chop up the grass, fold it over. Mm-hmm. And then dig under it, and then fold the grass back. Yeah, of course they will, but it won't look as. But you saw in the clip how obvious the loose dirt looked.
Yeah,
I'd be like, yeah, there's a dude in there. Again, watch on Patreon.
I got one question to that story that I just thought about, and I don't know the answer to. She said she asked somebody how to get rid of the ashes. Was that the dad?
Yeah, she's her dad.
How to burn his own dad?
Oh my God!
Oh my!
I don't know if it's his dad or her dad.
Could you imagine if
his dad is the one that lived on property with them?
Oh my God!
I'll get rid of some ashes.
I'd have to move. Oh my God, that's so
I don't know if they get.
Yeah, you
couldn't
live there. I couldn't live there. There's no way. I'm done. There's just no way.
Is it weird? Like, if I've got the time off, I kind of want to go to this trial.
No, I don't think that's weird. I think it's kind of normal. People do stuff like that all the time. I think you should go. You should be our man on the streets at the trial.
Well, like, it's like one of the most. It's one of the most fucked up murder cases we've had in this area for a while.
That's crazy.
That I can think of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want to go.
I can't. Yeah, I mean I'm surprised I didn't hear that didn't make bigger news, or maybe it did and I just missed it.
You know what? I kind of surprised it didn't either. Like, because I didn't see it anywhere other than our local news station.
I haven't either.
Maybe the death of Chuck Norris took it. Over.
That's what it was. You know what? Imagine, something so brutal happening to you, and you get no news coverage because a celebrity fucking dies.
Well, it's Chuck Norris. You know what I'm saying? Like that like Chuck Norris was nobody cared about anything besides Chuck Norris that day. It was like the only thing people were posting about or talking about.
I think the Daily Mail
that's sad.
would have been a great place for it because they'll have everything. They'll have most fucked up
usually
stories
do.
Too.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
that's
like Fox has their crime section on their news website, and there's some fucked up shit on there too. That's one of my favorite places to go. I just get to be like, "Whew, I'm glad I don't live there." Or man, I'm normal.
You're lucky you trusted your gut on that lady, dude.
No, that's what I thought the second because I didn't know the specifics. All I saw was mugshot, charges. And then I told a friend of mine, I told my girlfriend about this. I'm like, babe, this bitch tried to get with me. And she's like, is that the girl that shot and dismembered her boyfriend? I went, wait, what?
What?
Yeah, what happened? I didn't see the news story. I just saw charges. And I went straight over to the news website and I went, oh, fuck, that could have been me.
The lesson there is always trust your gut.
Always. Even
always
sometimes
trust your gut.
Sometimes you might be right, but you're like, hey, you know what? I went with my gut on that one. And you can't. You can't be mad at yourself for it, even if you're wrong. But man, oh man, I am so fucking. It kind of like makes me appreciate life a little bit more. Like the sky's a little bit bluer, the birds are singing a little bit prettier. Just because like I might not be walking this earth right now if I'd have been like, yeah, sure, let's go on a date.
Really?
Chopping you up.
Exactly.
I can't think of any time I've trusted my gut and it was wrong. I do wish I would have trusted my gut. Like when we were working at 98 Rock, dude, Stroke and I, and even the other girl that was on the show, whatever her name was, Lara, I think. We would talk about we would say this daily. We're gonna get fired. We're gonna we knew it in our gut. In our heart of hearts, we knew
what
that
do you
this
think?
was coming to an end.
I can tell you right now because I was fired first. Stroke beat you to it. Every day, every single day, I'd be at home, and Stroke would be because we lived together. Stroke would be like, "Well, probably getting fired today. See you later." And that went on for like 3 or 4 months. Every single day, every day, we're probably getting fired today.
That last month when that dickhead didn't talk to us, that was our boss. He just never talked to us again. We're like, that's it.
That's
Yeah,
so
it wasn't even
crazy.
just him. Like we walk into the building and it was super weird. They made us feel so weird.
Just
Somber.
isolated.
It was so I hated that shit.
Yeah, and
so
we're
bad.
sitting there and in the meeting room and preparing for that day's show, and all of a sudden I see I've been removed from Facebook or whatever. So I look
That's
over,
a
they
sign.
hadn't got their notification. They haven't got their notification yet. I go, we're done. And then I
Yep.
see the general manager walk by, and she looks in to see, make sure we're there, and then she walks over to HR, and then she walks in. We never see her again.
Yep.
Cowards.
Man. Cowards.
Yep.
Cowards.
Cowards.
Should I mean? It wasn't even like what would you have done? Like you say you wish you'd have trusted your gut, like, and done what?
Well, honestly, I think, there was a few conversations that were being had with other radio stations that went back and forth. I mean, there would have been some conversations to be had. There was a station, what was it, in Arizona, Stroke, that we had some conversations with. And we were being, what's the word I'm looking? People were looking for us. So there was like headhunters that were looking at our show and looking at us and reaching out to us. So if we would have knew or really trusted our gut, we probably would have pursued some of those things. I would imagine, at least. I would have tried to.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's about it.
I don't know. Sometimes, you just get that. You can act on it or no, but I would say if you can help it, always trust your gut.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Well, sometimes if you're wrong, it's a lesson that can benefit you in the long run. So it could be, could be a win. Depends how you want to view it. I remember younger in the 20s, we were out at this little bar, and a couple of guys I know, and a lot of us rode together, but I didn't want to ride with them that night. I was like, nah, I don't know. Something just felt weird. And then they unfortunately got in an accident, and one of the guys got slung out and killed. And I don't know if I'd have been in that passenger seat or the back seat, but it happened. I was like, I could have been right there.
Yeah. Recently, I think it was last summer, we've got on my neighborhood in this block, we got some tweakers that live across the street, and they cause all sorts of issues. But this was last summer, and Minnie was walking over to my in-laws. They live actually like 5 houses down. She was taking care of their dogs, and it was dark. She was going to walk over and let the dogs out and feed them and all that type of stuff. And I just got this really weird feeling. There had been some chaos across the street. They had been up. They were acting crazy. The police had been called. And I just had a very bad feeling about it. And Kyle's like, what? And I said, can you just walk down with her? I just have a bad feeling. And so I opened the garage. He went in and he got his 9, and he walked down behind her. And as they were down there, he called me. He goes, holy shit, there's somebody casing their house, the tweaker's house. They were parked around the corner watching the neighbors and watching Minnie go into Linda and Ken's house. And the next day, so he was like, thank God you followed your intuition, because the next day the tweakers were robbed and their car was stolen. And all sorts of crazy shit. And so, yeah, it was wild. But yeah, again, trusting your gut.
Especially mother's intuition. Like, that's a real thing too.
It's very
I know
real,
dads kind of have that shit, but that mom intuition, that's real. There's something there. I don't know what it is, but it's real.
I know. It was really weird, because they were like, come on, she's just walking down the street. Like, you can see the front door to front door. But I was like, there's something off about tonight. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
So
it's good that you did that.
Yeah. Because I don't know what they would have done. They're crazy.
Yeah. So the lesson here is trust your gut.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're the smart. We make people smarter.
We do.
That's our whole thing here. Is we help you to be better at life. Trust your gut. Try not to die, I guess.
Yeah.
That's common sense too. Sometimes, but I think you can
lacking.
I think you can feel like something's going to happen, and you could be wrong. Yeah. But it's like I said, it could be benefit towards you in the long run.
Does anybody get the feeling that something big is going to happen in the world soon?
Yeah.
With everything that's sort of happening, and it's probably just because there's so much news and the war and the fucking, Donald Trump alien shit, and now all these orbs everywhere and everything that's happening to you guys. It just feels like we're building up to something that is probably going to be pretty massive.
Yeah.
I don't know what. I have no idea, but maybe it's just me, but I don't.
I'm a
things
worry
always
wart.
happen. It's just part of life.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
I know,
Well,
but
my-
I had a dream like a month and a half ago that it was something that happened like that, and the police there was like guards everywhere, and I was trying to get back to where I grew up because it was more of the country and I could survive in that area. And I just remember waking up going, "Oh, that's weird," but I'm not saying that it happened. I'm just saying it was a weird. Maybe it was just something I watched before bed.
Could be.
Maybe.
Yeah. My brother's a Marine and I am stressed. I'm constantly stressed.
Oh, sure. Is he deployed? Is he
Not yet. Not yet. He's
Okay.
he's in Honolulu. He's stationed in Honolulu, but
Okay. Man.
so
I mean,
it's a lot.
if I could pick anywhere, I'd like to be stationed.
I mean,
I know.
That's
From Georgia
definitely
to
top
Honolulu. yeah. Totally
San
different
Diego's
life.
a nice place too. Oh man! All right. Well, damn, that's a pretty heavy way to start the show. But let's move on to some comments. We have a
let's
bunch
start out with
of
murder.
comments from. Yeah, I know, right? Holy shit! Let's get into comments. We didn't get any voicemails this week, so I'm not going to play the voicemail thing. But we do have a lot of comments, and we'll just start off with this very first one here. It says, "Yep, there was a lot of fucking at my high school with the band geeks and performing arts kids." Found this out from multiple people in both groups years later. Wish I would have knew that in high school. I guess I didn't put this person's name on there.
Yeah, I know what they're talking about.
I don't.
We got that damn problem about the grandpa who kept making comments that the grandson was gay because he is a musician and likes doing
That's
theater.
right.
And I told you,
yeah.
man, that's how you get the bitches. It ain't like you think football players are the only people pulling pussy. Absolutely not.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I mean, think of it. You're like up there on stage dancing and you're just throwing girls up in the air and doing all kinds of weird kids get close.
Also,
yeah.
like we talked about, theater kids getting ass. Musicians are the ass wranglers. You can play even if you can only play one
forever.
song, you're gonna play that. You're gonna play some panties off some chicks. Trust me.
Totally.
Now Ice is still getting laid because of Ice Ice Baby. That's the way it is. Come up with one hit. All you need is one hit.
And we have at the restaurant that I work at, we have live music every night starting at 6. And it's amazing how many songs you can get away with by only knowing 2 chords. This motherfucker motherfucker that plays some nights, I'm like, I don't think he's changed chords in 2 hours, but he's played like 17 different fucking songs and he gets away with it. It pisses me off, but at the same time, I'm like, hey, good for him.
I've seen a video of a group that does that. It's like 3 people on stage and they're singing every single pop song with the same 3 chords, and it's pretty interesting, actually.
Well, there is a song, I can't remember what it's called, but it makes fun of how many songs steal the chords from "Don't Stop Believin'." They start out with "Don't Stop Believin'," and then play
that's what I think I'm
50
talking about,
songs. Yeah.
It's a pop formula.
Pretty interesting.
Exactly.
This next one here says the goggles thing was probably a steampunk statement, at least in California, the Bay Area, when we were talking about people wearing the goggles in the 90s, and then Stroke, you brought up people sucking on pacifiers. This person said it was the ravers when they did X. They would grind on that instead of their teeth, which actually there's some fact to that.
Yeah.
Because I remember going to some raves and doing that same thing, but I wasn't chewing on pacifiers. I was just grinding my teeth like a weirdo.
I've never been to a
Chewing
rave.
gum.
I haven't either.
remember
Okay.
in Florida, there were people that they were like kids that were going around doing it.
I don't know. I've been Cleveland. There was all kinds of raves all the time. I've been to a bunch in Cleveland. I went to a couple in Toronto, Canada. Like, I don't know. I used to go to them all the time. Toronto, like going to Toronto back in the day was like going to the town over from Cleveland because it was pretty close. It was like an hour drive.
By the way, speaking of Cleveland, does everyone in Cleveland just fucking hate Cleveland? Because I had a guest at our restaurant. They're like, because I was like, where y'all from? They're like, Cleveland, but we fucking hate it. I'm like, my friend from Cleveland says that same shit. Does everybody in Cleveland hate Cleveland?
No, I like Cleveland. I love Ohio. I used to hate it, but as I've gotten older, I've grown to appreciate it and what it has to offer. Maybe they were young. Maybe they're stupid.
No, they were
Cleveland
older than you.
Cleveland as itself as the city. Then it must be pretty old. There's parts of it that kind of suck, but I don't know. I like it. It's beautiful. It's a lot. There's a lot to do there.
But when we worked at the station, it was fuck Cleveland.
That's true. Amy says, just take a Peri bottle for a portable bidet. They used to hand those out like candy after having a baby. What is that? What's a Peri bottle?
It's like think about like football players and they've got like the squirt thing. But after you have a baby, after you have a baby, it's sort of like, no, they're not gator, and they're like they had like almost like a big long straw that you would like.
I know what you're
squeeze.
talking about, yeah.
So they can do it through their helmet, but they give them to you after you have a baby because their things are not in the right order down there, and you have to make sure you're cleaning. And so you fill it up with warm water, and
what do you mean they're not in the right order? They get moved around?
I get like a douche, kind of.
It is kind of like a douche, but you don't put it inside. It's just on the outside, and it's gentle.
Yeah. That makes sense. That would be a good portable bidet.
Why don't you just rewire the plumbing right there and have a little spigot? You can use the spigot as well.
You can
just
go outside and use a hose. Fuck it.
Yeah, bring the hose inside.
What the fuck?
I mean, what the hell? Just shit in your backyard and use your hose.
It's a redneck bidet.
Might as well. That's from Amy. Thanks, Amy. This is Ashley here. He says, I miss Fresh Choice. Laughing my ass off. That was the best buffet for stoners. Let me tell you.
I've never heard of that.
How much... Jen, do you know about Fresh Choice?
No, I don't know about Fresh Choice. It's a buffet?
It was here in California. I know that. It was a buffet. They had this big salad bar, and then they had like finger foods and pizza. It was so good. I do miss that buffet. There's not enough buffets in the world. I'm just going to be honest with you.
I just found out that the Pizza Hut down the road from me still has a lunch buffet, and I got so excited.
That is exciting, actually.
Because I didn't know that. Somebody told me, like, dude, they still do that, but for lunch only. I said, shut the fuck up. Oh, God. They're about to see my beautiful face ate a lot.
About to get a punch card.
Yeah.
Is there another pizza buffet around? Is it Cece's? Didn't Cece's used to be
we have one of those.
Pizza? I don't think we have one of those.
There's that one in Roseville. Is it still there? The one across from all the dealerships.
Incredible John's.
John's Incredible Pizza.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Incredible
Yeah, that's right.
John's
Good call. That place. Yeah, I wouldn't. I think there's been people have been posting videos of rats and shit from in there. So I'm not going to go there ever again.
So it's a Chuck E. Cheese. Just rebrand.
That's why it tasted so good.
Yeah, all the rats.
It was
the rat
good.
poop, man. It was good. I like that place.
Raisins.
Thanks, Ashley. This one here is from Daniel G. Says, Stroke, I remember the Big Johnson shirts getting banned from high schools or from schools. I don't remember that.
Oh, neither.
Yeah, I don't know if that was this person's from Florida or this area or not.
I'm not sure. This is from Jessica. She says, laughing my ass off, Ian. Sorry, Ian, but yes, women love straws. We collect reusable ones and have different designs, different colors, and cute straw toppers. He says she even has a few that are silly straws that are bent into different shapes. And I got to tell you, your girlfriend, who you said doesn't like straws.
No, I said she doesn't care. Yeah,
but she
lied to me.
But she does care. She does care because she loves straws.
Bitches love straws.
She's literally sitting on my couch like an hour after we recorded that episode. And I just went, babe, do you love straws? She's like, I don't care. I'm like,
she didn't know the context. She didn't know the context, but she loves straws.
She told us.
So
in our group chat.
Well, she just wanted to make me look like a fool.
It's like when somebody brings a. You know what I hate when people bring a drink out and they put their hands around a waiter or waitress, they'll put their hands around the top. It's like, oh my God.
Oh, don't do that. Listen, that's like waiter, waitress 101, dude. You don't do it that way. You have to hand it like a normal human being. Don't grab it from the top like a psychopath. That's insane.
Carry them all with your fingers.
Yeah, that's how you lose. Yeah, get out of here. That's how you lose your tips.
Want to hear the grossest thing I witnessed in the last couple months?
I absolutely do.
It was inside the. I'm hanging out and I'm outside. There's like a little bar area where we call it's Club LA, so it's where rock shows, and then there's a bowling alley. Instead of me just sitting out there doing my remote breaks and sitting there looking weird, looking at people playing bowling because that could be kind of creepy, I'll go inside and just sit at the table and just kind of bring my computer or whatever I'm doing. And this guy, he's playing ping pong, and the ball lands over the counter, bounces into the ice. He goes over with the ping pong paddle and scoops the ball out and goes back. And the bartenders didn't see it. And I'm like, the people with me, I go, we're telling that bartender.
Yeah.
So they had to dump the whole thing out. They were pissed.
Replace all that ice. Get that out of there.
Yep.
Ugh.
Gross.
What kind of moron would do that?
Animals. People who are not raised with decency.
Degenerates.
Watch the world burn.
Yeah, fucking degens.
All right, next one here is Fake and Gay would make a good Strokeified song, which I actually agree. And because I agree so much, ladies and gentlemen, I have a Strokeified song called Fake and Gay. Would you like to hear it? It's about 2 minute song. If it's let me tell you right off the bat, I have not listened to the song completely through, so if it sucks, we'll just turn it off. But,
yeah, I was gonna say,
here we go.
Just turn it off.
We'll just turn it off. Here we go.
Wake 'em dooms roll, bad news buffet. Boss man talking about big upgrade. Rent due, paycheck 3 days late. Smile through teeth like it's all great. Phone lights up, World War someday. Next real dog in a birthday cake. Trust the process, meditate. I just laugh and say. They sell the lie, we buy the show. We all clap along like we don't know. My life is fake, my life is gay. Same 3 scenes on replay. Stand up, drink up, scream it this way. Fake, fake, fake and gay. Your job is fake, your boss is gay. Work, fam, culture, copy, paste. Hands up, fed up, shout it this way. Fake, fake, fake and gay. News guy smile with the perfect hair. Says don't worry, we'll be fair. Head break pills for your despair. Click accept if you still care. Friend post healed from a beach in Maine. Cried in my car just yesterday. Grind and hustle, find your way. I just roll my eyes and say. They sell the fix, we pay, and so we all sing along like we're in control. My life is fake, my life is gay. Same 3 lines in a new screenplay. Stand up, drink up, scream it this way. Fake, fake, fake and gay. This town is fake, this bar is gay. Neon lies in a cheap display. Hands up, fed up, shout it this way.
Refresh that feed. Fear on tap, they plant the seed. Hope on sale, subscribe, succeed. Same old scam and a brand new speed. Left, right, fight. Same old play, different mask on the same decay. If you feel that every day, open up your mouth.
Our world is fake, our world is gay. Still we laugh and we stay. One more round and we all say. Fake, fake, fake and gay. This show is fake, this crowd is gay. But you'll hum this shit all day. Land of the free, we chant this way. Fake, fake, fake and gay.
There you go. It's Fake and Gay. It was a suggestion by Damn It Kristen, Fake and Gay. So, all right, if you guys, we'll put that up on the Patreon for you to play in your car super loud for everybody.
As loud as possible.
This show is fake. This show is gay. Sorry. That was my favorite part of the song.
Me too.
Actually, I think there was another part where it said the listeners were gay, or your boss is gay.
Everything's fake and gay.
Everything's fake and gay.
We don't need to go down the list of everything that's fake and gay.
Speaking of gay, we were talking about what month should be the gay month. Our own HR, Mandy, said May should be the gay month. May gay month, because it sounds good. I mean, honestly, it's a good point. Why have they not taken that month?
Yeah.
I don't
Spring.
know how that works. Like,
because
who
honestly,
decides?
I would say of all seasons, spring is the gayest season.
It's terrible. Not
very
because
colorful.
it's gay, but it's just.
It smells like cum.
Yeah.
Pollen's everywhere. People with allergies are hating it.
I don't know what that has to do with gay, but all right.
No, I'm not saying it has anything to do with gay. You're talking about just. I hate the fucking spring.
So you hate gay? No.
No, not only gays. No. I want summer. Just skip it. Let's go right to summer.
Oh yeah. Well, Mandy says that everyone's naked in the summer, so maybe all summer should be gay. I don't know.
It's like Key West.
Yeah, that's like all year though in Key West. Ryan says spermies are us with your cartoon pics on the faces as little sperms. I don't know. I don't want that. Whatever that is, whatever he's talking about, I don't want anything to do with that.
I think we were trying to come up with a T-shirt, but I don't remember.
T-shirt.
Oh,
I don't remember what.
I don't want to be a little spermy.
Although it would be pretty funny if Mandy drew us into sperms.
I mean,
come on.
It's kind of funny. It's right up our alley.
All right. Yeah, that's pretty fun.
Now, would we...
On brand.
Now, let's think about this for a second. We could be, inside just trying to beat each other in the race. Inside, I don't have to explain it to you.
Yeah, trying to get to the egg.
Yep. See which one wins.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. That can be our Easter shirt. That's it.
Eggs. Hello.
Those Happy Easter, the sperm swim into an egg. Happy Easter from Not That Damn Show.
Yes.
I like it. I already like it.
Yeah, I'm here
it's
for that.
The worst. Justical says, this is great. She says, a happiness road is paved with a load. Your day won't go south with jizz in your mouth. Or if your brain is feeling numb, just swallow some cum. That's my favorite one.
They're clearly trying to get us to put that on a T-shirt, which, good job.
Those are great.
I was like, where did that come from? But I remember where that came from now.
We tried.
Yeah.
We were like, hey, listeners, submit your ideas and we might put that on a T-shirt. But I don't remember where that conversation came from. I haven't got that far in the last episode.
My random fact. My random fact last week about the benefits it helps with serotonin, swallowing a nut.
Sperm fact. Sperm fact.
Where's the ass facts?
I don't even have that on my.
You took it off your board?
What's it going to sound like? Sperm fact.
Sperm fact. I don't know. I'll make a new one. It does come up a lot on this show.
Yeah. Also, what was it? Broccoli has what was it?
Sulfur.
Sulfur.
Broccoli. Yeah, sulfur. Fart fact. We have fart.
I've got a lot of facts.
This next one is specific here for Ian. I promise I'm not Mormon. This is Ian's girlfriend declaring her I don't believe it. You're Mormon forever, just so you know. That's now become a part of the show.
Look, if Jen's husband is a lunch lady, yeah.
If that is a thing, you are now.
Well, no, because her husband is the lunch lady.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's
we used to have an Amish girl on the show.
Yeah.
And she was married to a lumberjack.
Yeah, and I didn't come up with this, babe, but once the nicknames are in, they are kind of locked.
It's stuck.
And so I didn't mean for this to happen.
Just own it. And honestly, too, I've been watching the Secret Lives of the Mormon Wives. They're crazy. These bitches are completely insane. I know I'm the only one on this show that follows this madness.
Well,
but
my girlfriend's not crazy.
One of the girls from the Secret Lives was going to be the Bachelor. She was going to be the Bachelorette, but she beat up her fucking boyfriend.
I saw that video.
The Bachelorette season was supposed to start on Sunday. They completely canceled it. They already filmed everything, but they canceled it because this bitch is insane.
I saw that.
Was this one of the extreme Mormons? Because there's there's always extremes to everything. Because not all of them married 7 wives or whatever.
No. This started off with these these ladies on TikTok. They started this mom talk thing, and they were Mormon, and then they all started becoming swingers. They started swinging, and then so it was all these Mormons were wife swapping or whatever for the most part, and then they got a reality show, and so now it's the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. It's pretty wild.
I need to watch it.
I
need to watch it.
It's a lot of drama. And then last one here is from Jess as a song, actually. She says, hey, no shocker here, but I've made another original song about, you guessed it, dicks. And this is based on Jen's quote, don't be a quitter. So.
Isn't she in her church choir?
I think so.
Yeah, she is the leader of her church choir, probably. And she's writing songs about dicks. So I haven't listened to this. I have no idea. It's 40 seconds.
Okay.
Here we go. Let's listen to this song.
Headed to the bar, gonna get myself some dick. Push him in the bathroom, better make it quick. Checking all the men's room stalls. Suck a stick or cup in his balls. Just another minute and that should do the trick. Don't be a quitter. Don't be a spitter. When he blows his load might taste kind of bitter. Don't be a quitter. Don't be a spitter. You can make him come while he sits on the shitter.
Oh,
wow.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. I hope she wrote that at church. That would be incredible. Oh my God, Jess, thank you.
You need to go to confession for that.
Didn't see the Blumpkin part being handed to you.
I didn't see that coming either, yeah.
No.
I did not see that coming. I mean, who would have thought? Who would have thought this our own church choir girl will be writing songs about dicks?
No shit. Well, alrighty. I don't even know where to go
well, there
from
you
there.
go. We're going to go right into WTF News. I hope you're ready, Jen. I'm going to hit the thing. Let's do it.
What the is going on here?
What the? What the? What the? What the? What the?
All right. So last week we were talking about sushi, and this week we are talking about Buffalo Wild Wings. They just created the weirdest drink ever, in my opinion, called the Espresso Protini.
What the fuck is that?
The Espresso Protini, as you see on the screen here, is a one-off limited time cocktail that mixes classic espresso martini ingredients with 10 grams of muscle milk protein powder and a buffalo dry rubbed rimmed glass.
That's dumb.
Sounds awful.
It looks terrible.
Dumb.
Why the fuck would anybody drink that? That
I
sounds
don't know.
terrible.
I don't know. And B-Dubs, that's what I call B-Dubs. B-Dubs calls it an unexpectedly delicious and satisfying sip designed for wing lovers who apparently want their cocktail to fight back. I don't know how this tastes. It was only around for a couple of days.
Oh,
so
it's over? I would go try it. I was going to say I would go try it.
I missed it.
I would too. That's my problem. It's like, oh, that's the stupidest thing ever. But if there was a Buffalo Wild Wings in like 2 miles of me, I'd be like, well, I mean, let's go try it.
I know. I was like, I love a good espresso martini, but I don't know if I want muscle milk and dry rub on their glass.
Ian, I know you do Ian Eats, which is great, by the way. I love when you do that. I think that's for Patreon subscribers, by the way. It's a pretty cool segment that Ian does on our Patreon. We should try to get ahead of some of these things if we can and we see them, or if any one of us see it and shoot it over to Ian and try to do a video on that, and we can put it on the show, because I think those are fun. I like those food reviews like that. Especially when they're good and not some fat dude sitting in his living room talking to a cat, which is super fucking weird. Oh my
God. I was hoping we'd talk about that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, we're gonna try to align our schedules and sit, because I
oh gosh,
I had to, because I was seeing how bad the Redditors were just ripping this video to shreds. So I clicked on it. A minute and a half is all I could stomach of the terrible quality. Him clearly not being prepared. Eating.
Yes.
Who wants to see a fat guy on the couch just eating Lucky Charms and eggs and like, dude, it's not even funny.
No, it's not. And for those that don't know, we're talking about the unbelievably pathetic show that was launched last week, or was it? I don't even know. Like, they did one show, and then we're talking about the Rob podcast, whatever the fuck it's called, Radcast.
Yeah.
And then they did a bunch of like pre-recorded stuff, which is totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But they tried to go live and they can't. And Ian was talking about us trying to align our schedules so that we can go live. It's so easy.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're making it so difficult. Like right now, based on what we're doing, like we're even recording, like we can start doing this live. But the thing is why would we want to do it live on a Sunday morning or whatever day we're recording it? Right. It's just awkward timing for everybody. But
yeah, it's easy for us because I get my schedule like a week and a half in advance. I send it to you guys. I'm like, hey, here's my schedule. Figure it out.
Yeah, and then we just have to plan when everybody's open. So, but I mean, we've talked about doing one live stream a month. Maybe we need to just lock that in for the DPs at least.
Yeah, you don't pay your internet bill.
That's got to be what it is.
I was gonna say,
who has internet problems for a week, right?
That's people who don't pay their bill. That's it.
I mean, I've had internet go out. Matter of fact, during the show before, like they're doing stuff, or somebody hits a line, or they're doing construction.
Shit happens.
It's never out like all. I mean, maybe it could be out all day, but it's usually back the next day.
I mean, not in this area. They get it fixed pretty quick.
And I know, like at midnight, there'll be times my internet will go down, but I know what they're doing. They're doing some type of maintenance in the area because most people would be asleep. You know, they pick
and they
wise
usually
times.
usually send you an email or something, a message about, hey, we're going to be upgrading the system. We're going to be working on lines. Your internet will be down between this time and this time. That happens. That's totally fine. But this guy had weeks, months even to plan for this, and they just winged it.
Just shoddy.
Like we do every week.
At least it looks a little bit professional.
It does. It looks a little better.
Just a little bit. But I mean, this probably doesn't. No, probably like 80% of the people who are listening don't care. But can we? His banner or logo or whatever picture is just atrocious.
Oh, the AI shit.
Yeah.
Somebody
bad.
posted that they literally stole that from somebody else. There's another podcast called the Radcast or something, and and even the logo, like the colors were the same. I saw this on Reddit, so I didn't dig that much into it, but I did go and fall onto their thread because I was looking for videos for our digital dump, and I was like, I would look at this rad thread, and people were just. It's all bad, dude. It's all bad.
Did they misspell their little fan base because they spelled maggot wrong?
I know. They probably took that picture of that other podcast, uploaded it to AI, and said, just sort of mimic this and create this.
That makes sense.
And that's what they ended up coming up with.
That would make sense.
They did misspell maggot.
Misspelling. Yeah, they misspelled maggot. Yeah. Like, come on, man.
Get it together.
And for anyone who doesn't know, this is people that we don't like when we all work together in Sacramento.
Yeah. I know a lot of people don't know the whole story, but it's just everybody's had shitty workers or people they've had to work with in the past, and when you start to see karma come around, you're like, all right,
it's so sweet.
It's fun.
It's wonderful. Exactly. All right. So a Chinese national, Zhang Qin, was arrested at Nairobi's international airport when authorities found over 2,200 live queen garden ants hidden in his luggage. Some were in specialized test tubes. And here's a picture of the collection of all these queen garden ants that he was smuggling.
That's a psychopath.
Well, this is crazy. There is an actual ant trafficking ring that is apparently happening.
You did not just say that.
I'm telling you right now.
So stupid.
Are these things worth money? What do they do?
They're protected under international biodiversity treaties, but there's a growing demand for these ants in Europe and Asia where they're collecting them as exotic pets.
Oh my God. The people are
apparently ants are exotic. These are exotic pets, and it's a big deal.
They're bugs. I just killed 10,000 ants in my front yard yesterday. I'm not even joking. I just fixed all of my sprinklers and turned the water on, and then all these ants came out of fucking nowhere, and I'm like, fuck you, bitches. And I just came out there with this. I just killed them all. I hope I killed a couple of those. I hate ants.
Yeah.
So you got a couple little capsules that people putting in their asses.
That's what it probably is happening. You're probably right. That's what it looks like. Those are ass capsules.
Those are ass ants.
Ass ants. They're sticking ants in their ass.
That sounds like a terrible STD.
I didn't know there was a trafficking ring for ants, but it exists, and this guy's been he's been in trouble for it before, and authorities expect more arrests as they widen the investigation and learn that there's tons of other people linked to stealing these ants. So why is it such a big deal? Well, because the ants are ecologically important, especially for soil health and biodiversity, and removing them from their ecosystem can cause significant environmental disruptions. Don't steal the fucking ants.
I don't care if every ant disappears out there.
I wouldn't notice.
You know, we used to take this is so terrible. This is how you start off. This is where you start before you become a serial killer. Luckily, I didn't become a serial killer here. We used to put like candy or something out and leave it out and let the ants, like you'd end up with like 1,000 ants on this piece of candy outside, and we would take a magnifying glass and we would burn them.
Plain God, killing ants.
I'm not the only one that did that, right?
No, did.
Okay, thank God.
No.
We just burn them and kill them.
Exactly.
Monsters.
Fuck them. The end.
Well,
let them die.
Speaking of killers, a 61-year-old stand-up comedian and club owner Matthew Becker from Arizona, who had just been told he had terminal cancer, decided he would take a road trip to Alaska. Not for the sightseeing, but he wanted to murder his ex-wife who lived there.
Oh my God.
That's a hell of a bucket list item.
Exactly. He traveled thousands of miles to Anchorage, Alaska, where he waited outside her salon. This is the picture of the salon. He waited outside and hidden in a car. And when she arrived and tried to unlock the door to her salon, he approached her and opened fire. Luckily, he was a terrible shot, and she was able to run and hide and call the police. But he took off. And so on the phone, when she was on 911, she said to the officers that she was really worried that he was going to go after her dad, who she lived with. And unfortunately, she was right. So while the police were coming there to help her, she was begging them to go to her house, where they actually did go and found that her 87-year-old dad had been shot through the window. Oh, my God. And he died. And so Becker took off. He just took off into the wilderness, and a huge search was underway. His body was discovered the next day deep in the woods, and they're not saying how, but I can only assume it was suicide.
Like a little bitch.
He did. Fucking coward. So, this was a comedian. He owned a club called Chuckleheads, and he went out to Alaska to do this one final task. Like, and then you kill yourself, answer for your crimes, bitch. Come on.
Man, that's fucked up. Comedians are fucked up. Most comedians have mental problems, I would say.
Yeah, I think so.
But I don't think they want to go kill their ex-wives. Radio people have mental problems for sure.
I was going to say, I'm not hearing anything I disagree with.
So rest in peace to that poor man. Imagine living 87 years and then you get shot by your fucking ex-son-in-law. Like, just... Good Lord.
Well, if he didn't see it coming and he didn't know, and then I'm not like, obviously not trying to downplay this or anything, but 87's a long life.
It is. It is. So.
Yeah, but still, it would still suck.
Yeah.
He could have had a good 10 left.
He could have. Yeah. It's rare, but he could have. People live. I don't want to live till like I'm 97. I don't want to live that long.
No, I don't either. Because those aren't the good years. That's the back end.
Yeah,
I just want to get away with
when you go back to being a baby again. You're back to now you're wearing a diaper, and now you got people got to take care of you. I don't want any of that shit.
I want to be a menace when I'm old.
Full circle.
I want to be a menace. I want to be like, oh, I have dementia. I'm stealing shit from stores and stuff. And it's like,
I didn't know. I thought it was mine.
Really, I know.
I mean, that's one good thing about being an old person is you can just say you have dementia. You could do whatever you want to and just fuck with dementia.
I do hear that
my dementia's acting up. I'm sorry.
It's got to flare up.
Flaring up.
I'm sure we've all probably heard that nursing homes are just big old fucking orgy buildings.
Oh yeah, they're swapping
heard that,
STDs.
Which is disgusting. That is disgusting.
Well, I'll end with one more quick story.
All right.
It's a sperm story.
Oh, great.
So, two Quebec men. This is fucked up. So, two Quebec men, a father and a son, have been temporarily banned from donating sperm after being accused of fathering hundreds of children. Hundreds. The ban is part of an ongoing lawsuit.
Movie.
What?
See, that's a Vince Vaughn movie.
There's definitely documentaries about people like this too. It's pretty crazy. I've watched a few, but this is about a lawsuit that a woman filed. She used their sperm to have 4 children, 3 of them by the father and 1 by the son. And she says that the men agreed to stop donating after reaching specific limits. The father at 25 children and the son at 10 children. But through the research and the lawsuit, it was discovered that they've fathered way more than that. And the numbers were more like 450 plus children for the dad and 160 plus children from the son.
Can I get you for child support?
No.
I mean, but think about the repercussions of that. Like when you are like donating your sperm, you have all these hundreds of children, the odds of them in one general province out there, like that's not good. It's incestuous. Like that's a problem.
Well, there's that. I didn't even think about that. I was like, he's just trying to create an empire like Genghis Khan.
That's not good.
Because you don't know, especially when you're all these different families all over the place. Like
this is going to lead to a whole lot of like babies with extra limbs and
Exactly.
deformities and weird shit.
There's a guy, the documentary that maybe you're talking about, Jen. I can't remember the title, and I have not watched it, but I've heard about it. Where the guy's, he's the doctor, and he was jerking it, and he impregnated like most of the city.
Yeah,
I saw something like so. This is the same. Okay, I've heard this story. Yeah.
There's that one, and then it was like something of my father, but it's on Netflix. It's fucked up. There was another guy, I think he was in California, and he was traveling all over the place and donating his sperm to different states and countries.
That's a little better, I guess. Is a bet less chance of people incest. Your brother and sisters hooking up. I guess.
I don't know. It's just crazy. So the temporarily banned, you should just not be able to donate any more sperm. You don't. I
agree.
I don't know.
It should only be they should think about that with the amount of however many people live in that area. And there's got to be a math equation that I'm not going to sit here and try to figure out to how many times you can donate to potentially have a kid. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Totally. So sperm facts. Don't, just be careful. You go to sperm banks.
Sperm facts.
With Mob Dick.
With Mob Dick.
Well, thank you, Jen. I think it is all caught up what's going on in the world. We appreciate that. We do have a couple of damn problems, so let's get into that.
Got a problem?
What the hell's your problem?
Maybe we can help.
I felt I had a problem.
What's your damn problem?
We've been these emails, the damn problems have been coming in through the website. So if you guys head on over to nottds.com, that's where the merch store is. That's where you can subscribe. You can watch, you can listen to the show, everything there. The website has everything. But you can also submit your damn problem or even submit your confession that way as well. And these are where these have been coming in. Instead of just emailing them to us, it's probably a little bit easier that way too, because they just get fed right to us. All right, anyway, so here's this first one. It says, my best friend died a few months ago, and I still find myself showing up at her house to help her husband with dinners and small things around the place. At first, it felt like keeping a piece of her alive, but now he calls more, stays close when I'm there, finds reasons to touch my hand. I keep telling myself it's just grief, maybe for the both of us, but sometimes it feels like a little bit more than that. She says, I hate that part of me actually doesn't want it to stop. But how do I stop this? How do I step back before this turns into something neither of us can really explain? What do you guys think? Does it sound like this? Do you think this?
Is he a touchy kind of person who's like, just kind of like, thank you for coming over, or is he like trying to rub you down? That's what it sounds more like.
It sounds more like he's looking for reasons to touch her. Yeah. It sounds more like B in that sense. It seems, but I mean, I saw a few months ago. I mean, he's still grieving. A few months ago, I'm assuming they've been married for a long time. I have no idea, but he's definitely going through grief. And if this lady is there cooking and cleaning up and taking care of him, isn't there some sort of science behind like grief love or something like that, where people kind of hook up because they're bonding over grief? Is that a thing?
It is.
That's what sounds like it's happening here to me.
People just bond over sex. But yeah,
it's true.
It's maybe they have the emotions are not just kind of lined up. You know what I mean? It just happens. I don't know. I don't know what the word would be in science.
I wonder if. Let me ask you guys this: if something was to happen to one of you and your husband, wife, whatever, girlfriend, boyfriend, and you died, would you want your significant other, would you be happier with your significant other hooking up with your best friend who you've known forever, or moving on with a stranger? Like moving on with a friend or moving on with a stranger? What would you prefer? And you can't say don't move on at all. That's what my wife would say. But
I was about to say, she has to be single forever.
That's what Christina told me. I'm serious too. We had the same conversation. She's like, if something happens to me, you can't remarry, and you got to be buried next to me. What? Okay.
I don't feel that way. I feels like if I were to die and Kyle was left behind and the kids and everything, like I would want him to move on and be happy. I would hate to think that he'd be alone and sad forever, but my best friend hooking up.
That's the thing.
No, not my best friend. I feel like if there was it would just be real weird. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that she would be, like, how would she feel? I don't know. I'd always, not that I would have any say in it, I was
going to say, I'm dead.
Exactly know, but, I mean, fuck. But I think what's worse, probably being with your best friend.
Oh.
Yeah. Like your dad. Go on, Stroke. I'm sorry.
In high school, a friend of mine, his dad had passed away. Could have been very into middle school. And his uncle and the mom got together.
That's some Hamlet shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's complicated.
Isn't that what happened to the Bidens too? Didn't the crackhead Biden hook up with his brother's wife?
Yes.
Oh,
you're right.
I don't know.
Yeah, whichever one's the crackhead ended up hooking up with the older brother. He died in a car accident or something like that, and he started sleeping with his wife.
You're right.
And trauma bonded.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, trauma bonding.
I'm not gonna say it's common, but I've heard of these stories like this before. It's like
yeah.
That's
what this sounds like to me. You guys are trauma bonding, and it doesn't seem good. She sounds like she's asking how can she step away from this. I think you just gotta don't be there as much. Like he calls, don't answer. He texts, don't respond right away.
Yeah.
Don't just cut it off, but slowly work your way away. Mm-hmm. Don't make dinner 5 days a week. Make it twice or something like that. Leave it, and then communicate. Like, hey man, I'm needed more at home, or I'm needed more at work, or whatever. But you got to say it's starting to be a little weird. You got to be honest.
It's too much. You can always just say it's a little too much right now, and we're both grieving, and I would really hate for either of us to complicate this, especially when we're both grieving.
We do something we're both going to regret based on this grief that we're going through.
Yeah, trauma bond.
Yeah.
I don't know. You want to make sure you're worried or you're not leaving the door open if that's what you want. You know what I mean?
That's for sure.
Right.
Yeah. However you word it, if you don't want it, you make sure that the door isn't cracked open still.
Right.
That's smart.
Good advice.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
This next one here says this is about a mom. A daughter wrote in here and says, my mom's been seeing this guy from her church. On paper, he's great, brings her flowers, helps with errands, smiles at everyone. But something about him makes my skin crawl. He always stands a little too close, holds eye contact a little too long, and when no one's looking, he finds little reasons to touch me, another toucher.
Oh, God damn it.
Even my dad, even though he's been out of the picture for a few years, says the guy gives him a bad feeling. My mom keeps saying I'm being unfair and he's just a gentleman, but lately basically she's saying she sees him like looking at her when she's like leaving the room and stuff. So when the girl gets up and walks away, the guy's like checking her out. She feels like it. So she doesn't know what to do. Basically, she wants to tell her mom. She doesn't know what to tell her mom. Does she say anything or does she keep acting like everything's fine? Are you really worried though? Like, are you genuinely concerned that this guy's going to do something to your mom, or is he just an old guy who, is looking at a young girl? I mean, you got to think about that type of shit. That's tough.
It is.
And
let your mom live her life.
Yeah.
I mean, does she? I mean, I'm assuming the writer is hopefully an adult.
It sounds like it, yeah, because it says it when she goes over there.
When she goes, that was my next.
So she's an adult.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know. That's tricky. I mean, you got to let your mom do her own thing. If you're uncomfortable, make yourself sparse around those situations. But
it would change it up if you were a teenager. That's for sure.
Oh, totally. If you're a minor,
totally different story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that's different.
For somebody who's been through like 3 stepdads, mom's gonna live her life, and there ain't a goddamn thing I can do about it.
Yeah.
That's true.
The more you push
you ain't got no say in what she does. Now,
no,
there are times where sometimes I've heard of this rumor where parents will introduce to the new guy and then kind of see how they feel about it. I didn't get that. It was just like, hey, this is what we're doing now. I'm like, oh, cool.
Some parents will do that, but I don't think you should. I think you should just, if you feel uncomfortable on a guy, do what Jen said. Don't go over there as much. As weird as that might sound. And if your mom asks about it, then say, like, I don't know, he just makes me feel a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You told her, you let her know, and you're not trying to cause problems because you don't want to cause problems. Like Ian said, your mom's going to do what your mom's going to do.
Yeah. The end. She's a strong, independent woman or whatever.
Interesting. I mean, she's probably an old lady, and this guy's an old guy, and he sees a young girl walking by, so he's gonna look. Yeah. I guess. I don't know. Those are interesting. Those are different. Anyway, you can send your damn problems to us anytime. I don't know if we helped you guys at all, but hopefully we did.
I like to think that we tried.
No,
I mean, sometimes
definitely.
Sometimes it's like pretty easy. That one was like, I mean, I don't know what you want from me.
I know. Let's move on. We're going to wrap up the show here first, but we do have digital dumps, and we each brought in a couple of videos for you guys that came across our feed, whether we were looking for them or what, whether it's Reddit, Instagram, I don't know. Everybody's got a different feed and different things that they bring to the show. So who wants to go first?
I didn't bring any this week.
Oh, Jen did. So that's okay. Don't worry about it, Jen. It's all good.
I know
we
you have a
even
lot.
say that. We say that too, like in our group chat. Like, oh, if you don't have any, no big deal.
Yeah.
Here, I'll start with my first one. This one is it's like 30, 40 seconds long, but you have to sort of pay attention to what is being said here. I want to make sure I have it turned up and what is happening. This guy is standing up next to a dumpster, and another guy pulls up. So just pay attention.
You're going on the news, pal. You can't piss there. Fucking worry about me. Mind your business. It is my business. Mind your business. Just drank 2 big gulps. It is my business. You ain't supposed to be pissing there, my man. Get the fuck away from me! Get the fuck away from me! Look what you made me do! Look what you made me do! Fucking dirt.
Fucking pissed himself.
Pissed on himself.
And then he throws his drink at him.
That's just
his big gulp.
You see that?
There's this random old guy.
I seen it.
I seen it. Look what you made me do.
That was
He's so
awesome.
mad.
Oh, he's pissed.
Get the fuck away from me!
Get the fuck away
No
from
pun
me.
intended.
Look what you made me do.
Look what you made me do!
He fucking pissed himself.
Oh, I love it.
Well, he said he drank 2 big gulps.
That's a lot.
That's
a lot.
He's like, I just had 2 big gulps.
I know he's got a coffee there. I thought it was his big gulp.
Maybe this is his 3rd big gulp.
Maybe.
I don't know. Well, it's a coffee, and he threw it in his car. So he's. Anyway, if you're not a Patreon subscriber, you're missing out here. This is like this guy. This was just hilarious. This guy's pissing on the side of a thing. Who wants to go next?
I'll go next. Let's watch a motorcycle run into a car.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Oh
Yes.
my God.
Holy shit! It exploded.
It did. Let's watch. And the guy went flying into the water, so hopefully he's okay. Let's watch it again.
He did go into the water. Didn't even catch that.
Yeeted himself.
He flew though, man. Damn.
Yeah, I'm not gonna laugh at that. That's horrible.
Oh my god. It's
I
gotta
hope
hurt.
he's okay.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I really hope that he is.
God, ouch.
Damn.
Damn.
Stroke, you got a couple of videos in here too. Which one do you want me to put up first?
The Jim Carrey one.
All right, here we go.
It's got a picture of Jim Carrey.
It's got what?
It's got a picture of Jim Carrey. You know the one I'm talking about, the video?
Oh.
Yep. I'm just gonna put it up.
Damn, baby, all I need is a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Get it cracking in the club.
Okay, that's hilarious. I have to read this for the DP or for the freeloaders. It's just a meme of Jim Carrey walking across the beach, and it says, "Fighting the urge to call my high school teachers to let them know that I do, in fact, get paid to talk all day," which is perfect.
That's fair. Yeah, totally.
Which is fucking perfect.
Not
That's
everybody
hilarious.
gets that opportunity in life, but some of us do.
Love it.
Damn it, man. I hope that someday I run into one of my old school teachers and I can say that to them, because I know for a fact that they said that shit to me.
You know, the funny,
That'd be cool.
there is a teacher that I haven't run into any teacher ever except for one, and it's my high school drama teacher, and he's actually proud of me. Question mark.
He probably love. Yeah, he probably love what you got going on.
He does, actually. I ran into him in the movie theater parking lot, and he's like, you know, I see what you've been doing on Facebook. You know, that's freaking awesome. I wanted to cry.
Aww.
Because he was my favorite.
Aww. Drama teachers are cool.
Anyway.
My next video here is a police chase. So it was a little bit long, so in the middle I sped it up. But the best part about this is the end. But you have to watch the whole thing to see it, or to understand it. So here we go.
Hey, come on, sit out of the car for me.
So right here, the car takes off. Cop runs to his car to go chase. We'll speed it up. I think. There we go. It's a few miles of a chase, and they gets up to the exit.
30 miles an hour.
Took the exit at 30 miles an hour. So he hits the car to stop it.
Get out! Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Get out of the vehicle! Show me your hands!
What'd she say?
I'm sorry. I got
What did I do? Oh my God!
Got the wrong car.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Fucking idiot!
I'm so sorry.
He fucking smashed her car on the back end, pulled her over, freaked this lady out, probably has his gun pulled on her, telling her to get out of the car if he can't see him, and it's the wrong car.
Oh my God.
My God.
I have never watched a video like that before.
I haven't either.
Me either. I was like, damn, I have to put this on. And you know, we're supporters of the police and people make mistakes, whatever, but that was that's a bad one.
Bad.
It could have been
Fired.
deadly, and and tried to sideswipe it.
Yeah,
I would
he
be
could
so
have killed her.
scared. I would be so scared if I was her.
Yeah.
And when I first watched that, and I'm laughing because I'm like, oh, this bitch is about to get totally arrested and slammed to the ground. She gets out of the car and she says, I'm sorry. And I'm like, well, you're so stupid. What are you sorry for? And then he explains that he has the wrong car. Like, oh my God, dude, wow. Because she jumps out. She's like, I'm sorry. Are you? Really?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
It's crazy.
My back would be hurting from that way he hit that car. Like,
big time.
Oh, yeah.
She needs a good attorney.
Whiplash. Yeah.
For sure.
Speaking of back hurting, let's watch a guy jump into an empty pool.
Yes.
Dude, there's no water!
Oh!
My God.
Oh!
Somebody get down there! Stay still, don't move! Oh, man.
Play that again.
Oh!
Dude, there's no water!
Oh
my God!
Fuck, that's got to be fake. It says Sora on it.
Yeah, it's fake.
I know.
Yeah.
But damn it!
Oh my God.
They nailed it though. They nailed it.
They did.
That
was
thump
pretty
noise,
good.
I was like, it had me questioning it for a second. It really
As soon
did.
as I see the watermark, as soon as I see Sora on it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's AI. Some of those Sora
Good to
videos
know.
are great.
They
by the
are.
way.
Yeah, they're funny. Yeah, some of them are still funny, even though you know it's fake.
Yeah.
Because if that was a real person, I probably wouldn't have put it there because I was like, that's people getting too hurt is not funny. Like hurt
That
enough.
person would have died.
Probably.
Oh,
the
yeah.
way that they
Splat.
landed. Yeah.
What about your motorcycle guy? That was pretty bad.
He landed in.
That
He
was pretty
landed in
bad.
soft,
He landed
nice
in
water.
He did land in water.
Yeah. Let's watch that
Yeah,
again.
we don't know how deep it was. He hurt. That guy's hurt.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
still
Look at that
definitely
car.
hurt.
He's hurt.
That car's jacked up. Wow. All right, Stroke's got another one. Any
You could just
explanation
play
on
it. It's got two little boys riding together. One's kind of like napping, and it says, "Point of view: you had too much milk, and your brother had to drive you home."
Oh my God.
That's adorable.
So cute.
That's what we needed. That's what we needed at the end of the show was a little bit of adorableness. Couple of cute kids.
What is that like? It's one of those little. It's like a
Hot
golf
Wheels.
cart, but it's like a Hot
Yeah.
Wheels one or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wish I had one of those
That's
when I was
so
a kid.
cute.
Me too.
Too.
That's adorable. I had not a golf cart, but I did have a Hot Wheels when I was younger. I think it was like a truck or something like
I had a
that.
Barbie Jeep.
I didn't have anything. Like my kids
Yeah, I had
got
nothing.
one when he was younger, and I was like, and it was at my mom's house because I brought it over there so I could literally be like, I want you to have the things that I never had.
Ungrateful little shit.
Well, that'll do it for today's show. Thank you for watching or listening, whatever you got to do. Actually, if you are listening, you should be watching. Join us on Patreon or Spotify. Become a part of the family. Be a DP. Grab a hat. We got the new hats that are out, and the shirt of the month is available still for another week or so. So just get on that, and we will talk to you guys on Thursday. See ya.
Hey, this was really fun. We hope you liked it too.
You know, we've had a lot of laughs tonight.
Seems like we've just begun when suddenly we're through.
But I'll tell you what's not funny.
Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye.
Killing strippers.
'Cause now it's time to go.
Strippers are people too. Naked people who may be willing to pleasure you for a price you negotiate later behind the curtain at a VIP room.
We'll see you very soon, I know.
Besides, there's no need to kill them.
Very soon, I know.
Because most of them are already dead inside.
Goodbye.
Good night, everyone.
Goodbye, good friends, goodbye.